11 commerce, subject economics, and chapter number 10. Okay, so 11 commerce, subject economics, chapter number 10, that is budget. Last time in this chapter, then we learned about an idea about various types of budget. Okay, central government, state government, local authorities. Okay, that three types of local authorities body, three types of budget that we have to discuss. Right now, we are going to discuss about next topic of the same chapter, that is functions of panchayat and source of revenue. Okay, so our today's topic, that is function of panchayat and source of income. Okay, as we know that in every village one panchayat is there. So what are the functions of that panchayat branch or panchayat, and what are the source of income? Okay, so let us discuss that point. Panchayati Raj Institute is oldest method of local governance in Asia. Panchayat means an assembly of five. Okay, so simple that we can say that panchayat is assembly of five. Okay, so in short, five people are there. Those who are important person for that particular village, and they are meet together and assembly of five. They are the team of five people. Okay, and they are doing all the decision. They are taking all the decision regarding their villages. Okay, in India, for the rural administration, district panchayat, taluka panchayat, and gram panchayat are the part of three tier government, as we know. According to the Constitution of India, panchayats in their respective area can prepare a plan for economic development and social justice and also execute it. Okay, so generally panchayat in panchayat, various types of people are there, and those who are doing work for the social welfare. Okay, and they are giving justice if any problems arise, that they are giving justice. Otherwise, that they are, in short, one word is their mukhiya. Okay, they are main person. Okay, mukhya person. And that's why that they are called as a main person of that particular village. And generally, they are taking decision for the village, okay, for the social as well as various types of development. Okay, next one. According to the Constitution of India, panchayat in their respective area can be prepare plan for the economic development and the social justice and also execute it. Different states have various forms of panchayat institutions. Okay, to facilitate this, state must be developed, devolve the functions to them. Several functions are mentioned in the list of responsibility of the constitutions of India. State also provide them finance as per the recommendations of the state finance commissions. Responsibility are executed by the various committee called Gram Sabha or Gram Samiti, or may call other such names. Okay, so for the village, the most popular word is that is Gramin Sabha or Gram Sabha. Okay, if any problems arise in that particular village, particular person, so that assembly of five person is there, those who are giving the solution of that particular things. Okay, and it is compulsory followed by all the people, those who are doing work or those who are taking the responsibility. Okay, so this is the most important thing, that for the gram panchayat, the various types of people are there, those who are doing work together. The Panchayat Raj Act has provided greater strength to those institutions, and now they do not have to depend on too much on recommendations of State Finance Commission and upon the state government, but they get some fund in their accordingly directly from the center. Okay, so from the central government that they are received, and that they are doing all the works. They are not much depend on the state government recommendations fund. Okay. Next one. Thus, they are financially better off than before and also enjoy the greater decision making power. Because nowadays we can see the each and every person purchasing power is increases, and due to that purchasing power is increases. Due to that, what happened? That Gram Sabha and Gram Panchayat are to be strong by financially, and if any institute that they are financially strong, definitely they can take a better decision. They have good decision making power. Okay. Next one, source of income of panchayat raj. Okay. So what is the source of income? Number one, share in state taxes as suggested in the contribution and and by the state finance commission. So whatever income of tax, as we know that the most important income and the main income of any government is tax, whether it is direct tax or indirect tax. Okay. Next one, number two, grants received directly from the central government. For the various types of work, central government provide the grants. Okay, they are doing financially help. So all the grants are included over here. Next, number three, funds from the state government to execute development project announced by the state government. So various projects are there is given by the state government for the development of their villages, and for that completion of that project that they are giving various fund. So this is three important income for Gram Panchayat. And what is the functions? So here functions of the panchayat or item of expenditure. Panchayat are mainly responsible for water supply, water pumps, swipe, road, cleanliness, public health, electrifications of their connected region and so on. So as we know that what are the main responsibility of any government? So simple, that is water supply, drainage system, education, communications, then we can say that there is health, okay, cleanliness, road transportation. So these all are the responsibility of any government towards their society. Okay, so this is the first point, that is panchayat has functions of panchayat and their source of income. Second topic, that is type of deficit budget. Deficit in budget. Okay, so here the second point, that is types of deficit in budget. Okay, as we know that what we mean by deficit budget, when expenditure is more than income. Expenditure is more than income, that is called deficit budget. So how many types of deficit budget? What is the reason behind that we have to discuss over here. This is the last point of our chapter. Okay, let's see. Budget can be balanced or unbalanced between the total income and total expenditure, and unbalanced budget can have a surplus or deficit. The types of deficit budget with the specific references to India are, what are the reason? Number one, revenue deficit. Okay, that number one, that is revenue deficit. Okay, it means that whatever we think that in particular this year we are receiving this type of income up to this much income, but due to some factor, okay, due to some factor, if we are not able to receive that income, expenditure is same, but we are not receiving the income, that we have to solve the problem, that is revenue deficit. Budget is deficit because of revenue. Okay, let's see. Revenue deficit arises when the total expenditure of the government on revenue current is more than the total receipt of the government on the revenue account. Simple. Total expenditure is high than total revenue. Revenue account consists current transactions of the government, and the deficit in the account, in the simple sense, means that government is not able to meet the routine expenditure from its current income. And that we learn, that we discuss, that if government is not able to bear their expenses, day-to-day expenses, that is called a revenue deficit. Okay. Next, this shows insufficient working of government machinery. Such a deficit can be met by greater borrowing on the capital account. If we are taking greater amount of borrowing from the market in capital account, then we have to solve, we have to face this type of problem. Okay, so this is the revenue deficit. Number 2, budgetary deficit. Okay, so number 2, budgetary deficit. This is the deficit budget because of budget. Okay, our prediction was wrong, and because of that, deficit budget is there. Okay, let's see. When the total expenditure is greater than total income, a budget, then budgetary deficit is to be said have arise. Okay, it's current as well as capital and current as well as capital, whether it is an income or expenditure. The central government incurs deficit financing borrowing for RBI to meet the deficit, and the state government borrow more than the central government, which is called overdraft. Okay, as we know, what do we mean by overdraft? Whatever we are taking upper than our balance. For example, central government is there. Central government that they are borrowing from the RBI. If we are that state government is there, those who are taking high borrowing than central government, that is called RBI. And why it is arise? Because of budgetary deficit. We are not sure. We are not making proper budget, and that's why this type of problems that we have to face. Okay, so types of deficit budget: number 1, revenue deficit, and number 2, that is budgetary deficit. Number 3, fiscal deficit. Okay, so number 3, fiscal deficit. Okay, let's see. The borrowing of government from the market are considered as income on the capital account. However, this is a debt created by the government and must not be included as a source of income. Hence, if market borrowings are added in the budgetary deficit, then we get fiscal deficit. Simple. So whatever we are doing borrow from the market included in the capital budget. But here, budget is created by the government and must not be included as a source of income. So this type of borrowing or this type of problems is called budgetary deficit. Okay, so this problem is called fiscal budget or fiscal deficit. Fiscal deficit is therefore higher than the budgetary deficit. In other words, that formula it is given: deficit budget is equal to total expenditure minus total income. Simple. What do you mean by fiscal budget? Fiscal deficit: total expenditure minus total income. In bracket, excluding market borrowing. Whatever we are borrowing from the taking from market, it is not included. Number 4, that is primary deficit. Okay, this is primary deficit. Okay, so 4th type, let's see. This is a relatively new concept in Indian budget. Primary deficit is obtained after the deducting interest payment from the fiscal deficit. Whatever fiscal deficit is there, and if we are paying the interest of it, then again deficit budget is there. That is called primary budget. Primary deficit. Okay, interest payment constitute an important part of government expenditures, but those are not expenditures actually incurred on current activity, but are in inevitable burden to be paid for the amount borrowing in the past. Hence, this concept of deficit take out interest payment from the fiscal deficit. This concept does not have policy significance because it is arise when we are paying the interest of fiscal deficit. So there is no appropriately policy significance. Okay, so very easy. 4 point is there, that is included as a type of deficit in budget. 4 types is there. Number 1, revenue deficit. Number 2, budgetary deficit. number 3 fiscal deficit, and number 4 that is primary deficit. Okay, and one more important effect is that is effect of preparing budget. Okay, so this is the last point, that is effect of preparing budget. Okay, so simple. If we are preparing budget, what type of effect is that? Okay, let's see. Number 1, the entire enterprise of preparing a budget has a following effect. Number 1, it brings fiscal deficit in government, as there is an attempt to incur expenditure in accordance with the income to keep deficit in control. Simple. If we are making a budget, we can control the deficiency. Okay, whatever deficiency is there, whatever gap is there, we can fulfill with the help of preparation of budget. Next, number 2, it justifies allocation of resources among the various sectors according to the need of priority. So simple, according to the need of priority, we can justify. Okay, which type of budget includes which type of finances, and we have to allocate. Okay, from, as we know, in central government or state government or local authorities, various types of sectors is there. Road transportation, communication, okay, that health, education. So we can derive, we can allocate the appropriate money if we are making the budget. We can do the justice with that particular things. Next, number 3, it gives direction to investment by the allocating budgetary fund in various sectors, and regulates demand by the regulating the disposable income of the people by imposing right amount of taxes. According to the income of people, we can take the taxes from that particular people, and we can increase, because whatever income that we are receiving as a tax, we have to use for the people, we have to use for the infrastructure facilities. So definitely with the help of budget, we can decide that this type, how many amounts that we have to keep as a tax, and it is used for the public welfare. And next, number 4, by using the instrument of taxation and direct expenditure in the necessary sectors, a budget also helps in providing stabilization against inflation and deflation. As we know, in market 2 types of situation is there, inflation as well as deflation. So according to the tax policy, according to the budget, we can control both the situation, whether it is inflation or deflation. Okay. Next, number 5, a budget helps to fulfill the nation state's objective pertaining economic growth and development. Simple. As we know, for each and every businessman, for each and every country, that they have to main goal is to development. Okay. So for the development of the economic situation and development of country, budget is helpful, because budget provides the various types of assumptions that in one next year what we have to do. Okay, so this is all about effect of preparing of budget. So what we learned in this particular video, number 1, that is functions of panchayat and source of income. There is assembly of 5 people and they are making decision for the Grami panchayat. Next one, types of deficit in budget. 4 types is there: revenue deficit, budgetary deficit, fiscal deficit, and primary deficit. And then last, that we learn about effect of preparing budget. Okay, if we are preparing budget, what is the effect? What is the positive effect towards our country? Okay, so this is all about chapter number 10. Okay.